Okay, release toxic habits as I see there. Okay, so now we are going to do, let's see, I'm taking this one out just to prepare. Okay. Alright. And I'm going to switch this out really quick, guys. Thank you for your patience. Alright. So now, my favorite part, I have the overall, this is going to be, I can get the cards out. So I have my fate, where it is, here it is, the Tarot Fate Journey, okay? And I do this for all the readings. I love these cards. I got these cards. They were like exclusive. Last card, like one left. So I like to, got me some exclusive. Love to get exclusive things. And as well as that Bible I showed you guys before. It wasn't many left. In fact, I believe when I put it on my cart, it was about 2. So yeah, I love exclusive things. So this is the deck. See, isn't it so pretty? And it's Japanese theme. I love Japanese. I grew up a little nerdy anime head. So you can see it there. Okay. So that's my fate. This is pretty exclusive. Pretty cool, right? With the chalice. Alright, so we do, in that reading, I do Divine Masculine I'll be doing Divine Masculine this time on the right, Divine Feminine this time on the left. So Divine Masculine is going to be over here, Divine Feminine is going to be over here. Okay, and then I will do clarification. Okay, so I do 4 cards and 4 cards. Okay, and a shuffle. We're going to start off with my masculine Leos to the right. Alright. Let's see. Hold on. We got Yob, I told you boys. So I guess some of y'all with it. Alright. Feeling it. Yeah. Okay. So this is for the Divine Masculine. So I'm going to do the 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm being guided to take 2 from the bottom. Okay. And I'll put those because those are the overall. Then I'm going to shuffle again for my Divine Feminines. For my Leo Lionesses. I already pulled my kings. My lion, king, lions. Alright. Try to mix that up and take the masculine. Okay. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 2 at the bottom, which I will leave this here. Actually, I'm going to put it here so y'all can see it. Okay, so this is the 2 for the Divine Masculine. And the Divine Feminine's 2 is on the overall. Okay, so we're going to start off. Actually, I'm going to do. This is the Legacy Divine Tarot deck. So before I even look at that, I'm going to do the same thing with the tarot for clarification. And then after I pull the cards open, I'm going to do another clarification. Oops. We do that again so you guys can see me shuffling. Ain't nothing untoward going on. Okay. Then we'll take the last two for the masculine. Well, actually, I'm being guided to leave this one here and then do my other deck, the Hoodoo Tarot, for the feminine. Okay? So y'all get your own decks. Okay. And then what I'll do is, after I pull those, I'll see how it goes. I can hear some of y'all now. Wait a minute, why they get the little golden cards and da. It's like, okay. Maybe y'all having y'all own deck ain't the solution. Because I don't want to hear it. Alright, so for Divine Masculine, we have nothing. And Death in reverse again. So some of you guys are realizing that you're repeating a cycle because you refuse to transform and you refuse to release and allow what is you already know is going to happen to happen. So nothing's happening. You're not actually even moving anywhere or doing anything because you refuse to take off the cloak of death. So, you know, after death comes the, you know, living, right? After the transformation. But another thing I like to say on a positive note is that if you're refusing to change or transform something, it could be also that you know that if you do change or transform it, it could be the end of you, possibly. So you have to kind of keep death at bay. And maybe that's what you're doing, but you can see here it's not getting you anything. There's no crown, there's no healing. He's actually separated away from the stars, separated away from the chalice at the top here. You know, the which would be like a cup. So separated away from healing. So as long as you stay like that, you kind of stay like that and nothing happens, okay? You just keep on taking on more and more wounds and wounding, but there's no transformation to it. And eventually we all perish. So it's going to catch up to you eventually. But you can keep it up as long as you want, but death will prevail. You know, so you can kill yourself out by repeating cycles that are unnecessary, where the Most High or the universe is trying to inspire you to change, go on another pathway, okay? And we have another nothing, okay? And we have the, what is this? Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So in somebody harvesting energy and they're harvesting so much energy, or that there's nothing. There's no balance there. Somebody is gaining, some female is gaining, and they're told they're picking the pentacles from you, and you're coming in with this appearance of, you know, a savior, angel, whatever the case, but it's getting you nowhere because they're the ones with the basket of pentacles, earth energy. They're the ones that's reaping the harvest, and there's nothing here, not even a chalice. He's away from the stars and the windows are barred. The appearance is also changed. So we went from dark to light, as you can see. So maybe some of you guys are having an awakening or so, and maybe you're trying to figure out how to harvest and spread this energy around for yourself or how to help others, but you have nothing to give or help here because it's all this one person has the basket and they're taking everything. Maybe you need to learn how to shift into that energy to harvest your own energy for yourself, okay? Somebody thirsty. They trying to collect. But what is her but the basket is empty. You see? The basket's empty. So what is it bringing? The basket is coming to this tree that already has these pentacles on it. This woman here with the basket. What's in her hand? Where is the abundance that she's bringing and providing? So if she didn't help toll this tree, then how is she harvesting from it? If she's not putting the pentacles, if she didn't contribute to harvesting all this weed and all these abundance on this tree and all the things that's growing here, how is she harvesting it? Okay, so be careful for that on your journey. Death, upright, 4 wands. Transformation, stable foundation. You see that? That rhyme. Transformation, stable foundation. Okay? And look at this person holding a skull. Like, like successfully holding on to the skull of transformation and stable foundation. So when you transform and you cut off what doesn't serve you, we have this person in the night, okay, here. You could have that stable foundation. Another way you could look at it is someone is seeking to end your stable foundation, end all of the things that you built up that hold up this foundation of light, this picture that you could have. How can you have this pretty picture in depth? It's really like an illusion. You could have an illusionist around you. Be careful because we have, it looks like a female here in the card. So you have a female possible Scorpio that is selling you an illusion that's this, but it's really this. So ask yourself around you, are you really getting this? Or are you really getting tattered illusions, fighting chaos, and it's time to cut off what doesn't serve you, or else this person will seek to end your stability. And once they cut off that picture, they're holding that skull. Be careful. But Scorpio energy at the same time, if you have a female Scorpio around you that is in their highest vibration upright, they can tell you the reality. Like, you think you're getting this, bro, you're getting this. They can help you see through the illusion, right? Like, you keep doing that and you're gonna transition to the underworld. So you keep it up, kind of thing. So that Scorpio energy, everything has a dark side and a light side, just like Capricorn energy, just like Taurus energy, religiosity. The Most High Son was persecuted by his own because they had their own belief system and understanding. So belief systems, religiosity in and of itself can create wars, okay? So you have to be careful. There's dark and light in all of these cards, okay? That's why I mentioned the battle between good and evil, the battle between dark and light. There's dark and light in all of the cards, including the devil, okay? Because the devil, Capricorn energy, was the Most High Son. But the devil also wanted to take on that as a copycat of all things divine, but they like to twist it. Them and the demons. The devil and the demons love to twist that into something evil. Because it's the great deceiver, okay? 5 of Pentacles and Page of Rider, okay? So we have Taurus energy, a beggar, somebody always with their hands out. But this is fire energy. They're a page energy of like, this is how they learn how to beg. It's a lack mentality mindset. Pages are inspirational, attractive, and they're youthful. But is it sustainable? Okay, because they always end up back where they started in the 5 of Pentacles until they learn how to use that inspiration for good and not for self-gain. Because if you have a selfish mindset, you only get selfish results. It's about energy. So your energy always stays the same or gets lower if you're in a low vibration. You can only appear to maintain that for a certain amount of time before you end up falling. Okay, because it's the pride and ego you have to be careful for. So there you go. So be careful of that. Some of you got rid of a page type of energy that finally revealed itself as a beggar, and it tried to present itself as this because everything's energy, but it's really this begging old decrepit woman. Okay, so the real energy was this, not this. Okay, and you can see it's got a little light here, but the light comes from outside, not from within. If you're embodying this page energy from within, you shine because you know who you are and you're inspired to go on your path. But if you're trying to put up an appearance of this, because these two energies are contrary, we got earth, well, not contrary, but we got earth and fire, right? So you're blazing through all of your abundance that always puts you back in the same place, this cycle of poverty, of begging and putting out flowers. You can see the flowers in the picture of like, oh, help me, and using, trying to grab these pentacles, earth energy of flowers to transform into this. but always ending up back here. And you see you got the skulls here. You have to transform yourself to truly embody this energy. Okay? And so let's go to the feminine energy. We have Knight of Saber and the Free Man. So some of you guys are so that was, we got Scorpio and Taurus energy I mainly seen. We also have a fire energy, so that could be you guys, Leo. You could be dealing with any one of those signs, but I got a lot of Scorpio energy in here. And then I believe this one to me does look like Sagittarius energy. But it could also be with the red hair, and the angelic like appearance. So yes. Here we have for the females, we have Aquarius energy, the free man, and we have here the Knight of Saber, which is like the, you can consider that the knight with the lions in there. That's you guys' driven energy. So maybe some of you guys are in that driven, having that burst of energy to free yourself. Maybe some of you guys are engaging with an Aquarius that's freed themselves. So you have to be careful of this knight, because that's like a Knight of Wands energy. It is inspirational, determined, goal oriented, chasing after your goals, dreams, visions. It could also be, you know, at a low vibration, highly sexual, loose, a loose cannon, right? But you know, it could be some sexual energy. You could be having sex with a one, chasing after or trying to attract a Aquarius. You have to be careful of that energy, especially if they're in the free energy, and you're in this Knight of Saber energy, because you see how he looking like Aquarius. This can fool a lot of people. It's air sign energy. They're highly mental, highly capable. So you have to be careful, okay, ladies? If you feel like that's what you got to do to attract them, that's great, but that energy doesn't last. Okay, it's just a short burst of energy. But we do have it. Actually, you could have two men in your on your pathway. You could be trying to figure out, because we got one that's actually a Knight of Saber and one that's in the free energy, which is of the Aquarius energy. So one of them is free and one of them is just wanting something, a romp in the sack or so. That could be a Leo. So you could have a Leo chasing after you and trying to consider between a Leo male at his, you know, first initial energy. It's still upright, but it's just a burst of energy. They're able to get in there quick and get whatever they're trying to get, versus this free energy, which is it's like the full energy of like taking risks, being free, starting over, going on your transitions. You can see he's leaving, right? So freeing himself from any obligation. So if you are trying to consider who you want to really take up, I mean, the free man is free. This one is a knight that's, yeah, he's got the lions and the pretty thing going on here, but is it sustainable? Okay. Next we have King of Archer and a Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, Gemini energy, so more air energy. So, and the King of Archer, so that's Sagittarius energy with the Archer, but it could be any fire sign. It could be you guys. So you guys could be stressed out about meeting somebody on your level, a visionary, a man you see that embodies that energy. And some of you guys could be embodying your masculine energy and trying to lead by example to show what kind of partner you want out of someone, because you have to be what you want to receive. That's why it's important to learn how to balance masculine and feminine energy, because when you learn how to balance that, you'll know when you're attracting in the right type of male and I wanted to say mate. Talking about animal instincts, mate. So that goes back to that Knight of Sabers. If you can tell the difference between a knight and a king, okay? And some of you guys are stressed out, having sleepless nights about it. Maybe you have a king in mind already. It could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And that's stressing you out because that person's embodying their energy, and or you're embodying that. But you have to be what you want to receive. You can't be a page or a knight and expect to attract a king. You'll attract them, you can't keep them. Because eventually it's unmatched energy. Uh-oh, we got the Queen of Berserker and Ace of Sticks. Some of you guys are going for that new beginning, that inspiration, your path, your purpose, But we also have the Queen of Berserker. So that to me is kind of like Scorpio energy. It could also be air energy because she's got swords. But if you think of Berserker, he kind of cut down all the evil and things that wasn't serving them. So that could definitely be Scorpio energy, death energy. So some of you guys are embodying that and ending anything that doesn't serve you because you want what's in your highest good. That's in alignment with you. That's in alignment with the divine. And so that gives you inspiration to follow your path and purpose that actually is coming with a vision instead of, coming with games. Some of you guys can see right through that and you're done. Like if you ain't coming with the holy grail, the inspiration, passion, purpose, the plan, I ain't trying to hear that. Okay, because the divine's already kind of guided you on that. And then we have Justice, 9 of Baskets. So a lot of you guys are self-care, being a little selfish. That's Pisces energy when it comes to the 9 of Baskets. You're getting your wish fulfillment. You see you out here on a picnic and you got everything you need, anything you can think of, filling up your own cup, enjoying yourself, taking yourself out, doing some self-care and being emotionally independent, not relying on somebody else to come with you just to have fun. Like you have fun being with you, being authentically you. Versus like in reverse, it's like you're not getting any wish fulfillment because if this one person doesn't come or you don't get it to go this way, then selfishly, then you no longer feel satisfied, okay? And that's justice, balance. Balancing the need of spending time with other people, spending time with themselves, with yourself, or themselves. Maybe they need to learn to do that. Justice energy, Libra energy, air energy. Okay. And that 9 of Swords is Gemini energy. So you could be dealing with, there's multiple air signs on this table. There's all of the air signs. We have Fool energy, Aquarius, 9 of Swords, Gemini energy, and the Justice, Libra energy. It seems like your wish fulfillment is this justice energy. It seems to be an upright. Everything's abundant when the scales are being balanced correctly. They come with the proper amount of everything that's necessary within reason. Okay, because King and Queen of Swords are rational beings based off of wisdom and experience. They don't go based off of emotions and feelings. Why? Because emotions and feelings can cloud judgment. And that can actually make this go in reverse and you end up losing. So based off of experience and wisdom, they are highly rational and know how to give you just the right balance of fulfilling your wishes versus, okay, it's time for some self-care. You go do you, I do me, but we're still together. That's a healthy relationship, okay? So overall, we have for the masculines, the 3 of Coins, collaboration, teamwork, building, tolling, working on the seeds of your creation, with crafting. It talks about, in a sense, collaborating for abundance, teamwork. So that's Capricorn energy, of course. Okay. And that's upright. So some of you guys are considering overall in masculine collaborating with a Capricorn. You could be working with the Capricorn. You could have Capricorn in your chart, and that's having you collaborate with the community, collaborate with yourself to come up with ideas, sources of income. Because you can see he's working hard on this pinnacle. They're all unique, and he's doing it by hand. So we tend to do that when it comes to sources of income and abundance. So a lot of people, the 3 of Pentacles is highly abundant. That's why they tend to say you don't see a broke Capricorn, because it's utilizing your resources and working smarter, not harder. And this person's been doing it for such a long time. As you can see, these pentacles are shining. They're grand and large, and they ain't going nowhere. So you put the work into it, can't nobody either copycat, duplicate, imitate, or even reproduce that, because you use the seeds, the source of your own energy and resources to craft something together. Okay? And you chiseled this together, so they can try to copy it, but as you can see, these pentacles are all different, and they all have different forms, different contributions to the team. Okay, this one is lighter yellow, lighter gold with hints of the darker gold in the middle, and this one's all darker gold with the lighter golds and hints in the middle. And then this one has some, some other type of emerald like stones. So yes, like building up on what you've learned about abundance, finances, stability, teamwork, and who contributes to the team, and how what their capabilities are, and using those to your advantage. Okay, we have the Sun and the Knight of Castor. So that Knight of Castor to me is like either the Knight of Swords or the Magician energy. This is Gemini energy, so some of you guys could be trying to manifest, but if you're doing it at night energy, just know it goes fast. You're reading and taking in information, but you may be going through it too fast and not able to digest it. So the Sun allows you to take time to reflect, be happy. And it looks like some of you guys could be chasing after that, because the Knight of Swords moves pretty quick, but it goes against the grain. Some of you guys may need to embody this with Geminis, embodying this Knight of Swords, because you can move quickly, shift up pretty quickly and pretty swift, because there's two, which wine you want at this moment. You look at the book and you grab one, but doing that in a way that leads to the abundance. So it's like taking quick bursts of energy that leads you closer and closer towards the Sun, the abundance. Some of you guys could be embodying Leo energy, or embodying Leo energy. You guys are Leos. So transitioning from one form to the other, manifesting your true authentic nature. So that is great energy overall with the Three of Pentacles. So you're learning how to collaborate and use your gifts, your tools, your resources to manifest your happiness, abundance, and your team building. So that's great actual overall energy for Divine Masculine. So, okay, I ain't mad at it. And then for Divine Feminines, we have the Fool in reverse and the Devil up in reverse. So the Fool in reverse and the Devil in reverse as the overall. So some of you guys could be dropping an Aquarius because they were too toxic for you and they just had you suspended. Maybe engaging in addictions. Maybe you're addicted to an Aquarius, but it just wasn't fulfilling anymore. And you have to release them in order to get on your right path and elevate. Because you're just laying there suspended, waiting for, as you can see, upside down, waiting for them to come through. But in order for you to free yourself from this, you have to release that devil that because if it's upright, then that means the devil is winning, the addictions are winning, versus when you release them, then you can elevate. Okay, but you have to know the devil's in the detail, which one you're dealing with. And looks like you are dropping this Fool energy because you're not convinced. Okay, so enough said. And then we have the Two of Cups and the Hangman. Okay, Pisces energy and Two of Cups, Cancer energy talks about connections, soul connections, relationships, partnerships. So yeah, and some of you guys are getting enlightened as to what a true soul connection actually looks like, what a true healthy relationship looks like. As you can see, when I talked about that baskets, look, both of them have baskets. And in those baskets, yay, that's my culture. We got us he coming with the let's just say he coming with the mustard, she coming with the collard greens. So they're gonna make collard green and mustards. And that's gonna be their little date thing that they collaborate together. They're on the same page. You can see how loving and connected they are. So a lot of you guys are getting enlightened into that, or you got a Pisces around you, a masculine, who has been enlightening you as to like, hey, are y'all really on the same page? Because y'all don't seem so loving, even though y'all been in a relationship. Is it real, kind of thing? Um, so maybe that's what the toxicity that you're releasing. And I got the color Violet by Tori Lance to end. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That will be the end of the reading, and take care.